This command is absolute, irreversible, and upheld by the highest divine authority. It is done. Period. Disconnection and sovereignty. I command by my divine authority that all soul contracts, agreements, vows, bindings, or energetic ties between myself and any entity, soul, or being, whether in this realm, any other, or across all timelines, lifetimes, dimensions, and realities, be immediately revoked, dissolved, and nullified. I command the full and permanent release of all obligations, karmic ties, and entanglements tied to these connections. All contracts are now void and replaced with my sovereignty, power, and freedom. I command that all energy fragments or connections that do not belong to me be immediately returned to their source, cleansed and neutralized, and that all parts of my energy be fully restored to me, complete and whole. This command is absolute, irreversible, and upheld by the highest divine authority. It is done. Right time, wrong place. Y'all niggas won't play in my face. Glory to God.
Greenland is the world's largest island. It's also covered in an ice sheet that's more than a mile thick on average. These two things mean that there's a vast amount of untouched natural resources waiting to be extracted and sold.
They be always trying to cut me off at every fucking angle, and I don't appreciate it. 'Cause I ain't asked for none of that shit. I asked for me, myself, and I. It's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. Ooh. Let's see. Well, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Happy fucking Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Period. Hey, y'all. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday. So I would like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Peace and blessings. Love, peace and blessings. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thank you for rocking with the best, period. It's Friday. Y'all know Friday is my favorite day of the week. Don't ask me why, because it ain't no different than the other days of the week, except for it's different than the other days of the week, okay? It's my favorite day. Probably because it begins with F, okay? Because I like Fs, all right? Fun, Friday, food, fucking, all the Fs. I like all the F words. Friends, you know, all the Fs. Take it how it resonates for you. But it's Friday. Hey, Patricia. Free, period. Period. Thank you. Welcome. I like that word. How about y'all come in the chat and give me your favorite F word? How about that? What is your favorite F word? I gave y'all all mine. So, let me see what else. Favor. Period, because favor ain't fair. I like all that. Let me see. What else we got? Favorable. Same word, but, you know, a little different. What else y'all got? Give me your favorite F word while we waiting for everybody to come in here. I found some things that were on my altar. So this little gem was in a bag. So I'm going to bring it here and set it on the table. It says, beautiful love. But mind you, this water been in this container for forever. So at one point in time, it was sitting on where my private space. And so I put it in a bag because I had packed it up and I didn't want this particular bottle. But it has a lot of shit written on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's written in red, but it's actually all around the container. So, like, beautiful, I see that again. Probably all my favorite words. All right, so this morning I was up and I literally was hanging out with myself. And I'm not joking. I was definitely hanging out with myself. So I got up, and at first I started to get on social media a little bit. And then, I mean, it was fair, you know, another F word. Social media was fair. But then I was thinking, let me go do some stuff that I'm going to like, okay? So, or that's going to get me to start my day off. I'm going to just leave this shit right here. All right, some stuff that's going to get me to start my day off properly, right? And so I went upstairs and got in the shower because for some reason, I'm not going to say for some reason, I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp baby. My birthday is February 19th. We about to kick off Pisces season here shortly, okay? So yeah. All right. I went upstairs, got in the shower, and water seems to be the thing that activates me. So I got in the shower, and then I started to, instead of taking a shower, I keep salt in my shower. A container of salt, because, you know, sometimes a spiritual bath could be a spiritual shower. And y'all, my energy has been so great. Like, even in the midst of stuff happening, my energy seems like I can't be fazed by that because it don't pertain to me per se. Like, it does, but it don't. While everybody else is kicking out hate and, you know, oh, scare and afraid and, you know, all those words that don't seem to, you know, align with who we say we are as a people, especially being spiritual beings, we understand that we can't have a spirit of fear. Everything happens the way it needs to happen in the universe. So it makes no sense, but it makes all the sense that I feel freaking amazing. I felt that yesterday. And so I was telling my son the very same thing. Like, all of my sons, it's been a thing the past couple days, like the past couple weeks with us. So my daughter, I need to kind of figure out what it is. But anyway, all my kids, I have a very good relationship, I think. You know, you would have to ask them what they think in order for it to, you know, be solidified in heaven. But as far as what I think I have a very, you know, great relationship with them. A very good one. Anyway, so I got in the shower, and so I proceeded to salt my body. And I have this container because I pour, it's pink Himalayan sea salt is what I keep in there because, you know what I'm saying, it's all natural and use what you got. But that's what I use. That's what I keep in there. So I have another container. It's a honey pot. It literally is a honey pot. It had a salt scrub in it previously, but it looks like a little honey pot. It has a little scoop and everything on it. So I put the salt in there, shake it up, dissolve it because I like just having the salt to pour on my body, and then I kind of rub it in. So as I'm doing that, I'm thinking, you're up on time the way you normally would be. Even if things are not the way you wish for them to be, because there's still things, everything is the way it's supposed to be. So we can definitely try to make sure that everything is the way we would like for it to be, you know, bills paid, money in the bank, friends, family, everybody, you know, in alignment or wherever the fuck they at or supposed to be at and not fucking with us. And the world probably in a better state, even though, again, it's doing what it's doing. So, but we're not in control of any of that. What we are in control of is us here and now. So I'm in the shower doing my little thing. But mind you, I'm listening to myself because I was on broad-minded and I'm listening to myself. So what I did was I started to repeat, because this is one of the things, and I was going to play this for y'all because it needs to be played anyway, because I normally go into, hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless. So when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts for my videos when they're posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Everybody that comes to my channel knows that when you come in, you hit the like button and then you come on in. It's like how you do when you come into somebody's house. You knock first, you know, hey, I'm here, so hit the like button. We know you here. It counts. And then when you enter, you say hello, okay? So hit the like button and search yourself, because, you know, I absorb energy. If you don't know me, then, you know, here we are. This is me introducing myself. We teach Earth School here. So welcome to Earth School. Earth School is exactly everything I just explained to you. I'm not a tarot reader, although I know how to read the tarot. I read the universe, everything that's around us. And most of the time, the universe is talking to us, telling us everything that we need to know. But the majority of time, we're moving so fast that we miss what the universe is trying to say to us. Also, it's synchronicities and signs. When the universe is talking to us, it starts kind of like, it's like a flashing light, a beacon. It'll start being the same thing over and over and over and over. It's like the universe is trying to, it gives a little bit of programming, but it's like, see me. It'll be on license plates. It'll be on tags. It'll be on street signs. It'll just be shit that you never noticed. Why did that say that and I never noticed that? It's because now when you're coming into the awakening, it's like you're noticing every fucking thing. And again, just like this video, when you're meant to see it is when you're meant to see it. It's 5 people here, but 1 person liked the video. So to me, that gives, it can't be my normal people, because my normal people know to hit the like button and then come in. So to me, I would feel like if you didn't like my video, then you don't like me, because clearly we're helping each other. It's equal give and take, reciprocation. So hitting the like button actually helps my channel. But that's neither here nor there. You can still stay, because I ain't even gonna kick you the fuck out. There's nothing I can do about it, because in the universe, we deal with the things that we can deal with, okay? Or that pertain to us. So I'm gonna play this while we're getting this, because this is the next thing that I would play. Or I would say it, but now I'm gonna say it alone while it's playing, so then that way I can go to the chat to see y'all, to talk to y'all. All right, so, or whoever's there. I think it's just Patricia, because again, it can't be my normal folks, because my normal people would automatically know to like the video. So it's the prayer for abundance. No, that ain't it. It's the prayer for divine strength, unity. Where are we at? Prayer for divine alignment and peace, which is the serenity prayer, the serenity prayer, serenity prayer in English, the Aramaic serenity prayer, and also Psalms 34 mixed together. Okay, so we're gonna play that. Cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside still waters and restore my soul. In your presence, I find peace and strength, for you are always with me. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference. As I walk each day in faith, in the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me, as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and the blessings I need. I release all fear and surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life, as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Amen. Okay, so I was listening to that and I was following. My shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me through all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Leo. Okay. So there was one more that I wanted to play because it was the healing. And so let's see. Prayer for unity and healing. Prayer for unity and healing. Divine source of all light and love. We gather our hearts together, reaching out in unity and compassion. Guide us in these moments of reflection, grounding us in peace, purpose, and resilience. Today, may we embrace the beauty within ourselves and each other, honoring the gifts we bring, celebrating the lessons we learn, and finding strength in our shared journeys. May we be vessels of kindness and wisdom, uplifting one another in love and truth, releasing fear and doubt, and welcoming joy and clarity. Grant us patience within ourselves and others, helping us navigate today with grace. Align our steps with our highest good for all, and fill our spirits with hope and light. Amen. Amen. Okay, so what was also happening after that, right? Because I was going along with that, and then listening to that, I was very much so in a good ass mood, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay. And just so y'all know, everything that I said is located in the podcast area on YouTube, but it's also located in Spotify. The words to each one is in the description box. They should be there. So that can help you as, you know, if you want to learn them or if you want to go along with them. So that was one of the things I was thinking. I'm like, how cool is it, right? Because as I'm going over it, listening to it, how cool is it that I have left myself a memory to make sure that I say these things over and over and over again, because I was thinking about AM affirmations. You know, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am loved, I am happy, I am blessed, I am abundant. I used to, on a daily basis, go over the prayer of Jabez with my children. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me and that you would keep me from evil so I may not cause pain. And God granted him what he asked for. And so those prayers or those thoughts going up into heaven also changes things, right? And so I'm like, am I remembering to say the prayers on a daily basis? No. Should I? Absolutely. Because prayers change things. Even just having a daily conversation, and I could talk to God as many times as I want to, but for some reason, those things hit different when I'm being mindful. So this said, as I'm in the shower, I'm being mindful, listening to the prayer. I'm also repeating the prayer. And I'm also just thinking about, okay, this is a good moment in time. And I know it just is, you know, oh, me taking my shower or me just enjoying myself. But it's a good moment in time. I feel really good. All right, so then I start shaving my legs, and then I'm thinking, you normally shave your legs every day. That's the one thing that's constant. But I haven't shaved my legs in a couple days. I don't even remember when. But mind you, I shave my legs every day. All right, so why have I not been doing that? Then I was thinking, because you're waking up not at the right time anyway, because I normally wake up, I'm an early person. I don't give a damn if I go out clubbing, hanging out, doing whatever it is that I'm going to do. I wake up at the same time every day. It's been a consistent in my life since the day I was born. So why, good morning, beautiful Erin, love you. So why are you now not waking up in time? All right, so I didn't want to go too far into that because I already know why. It's because throughout the day, I'm doing so much, working so hard Mind you, it shouldn't matter because I'm used to that. Like, everybody that knows me will tell you, like, if you come here, she's going to put you to work. Like, my brother, he probably somewhere around here, he'll tell you the same exact thing. That's why he'll tell people. My son literally just told me, this is the oldest one, him and his friends coming out here. He told his friend, you know, when we go over there, she's going to have something for us to do. And definitely already got it planned. I like to have fun, but I also like to get things done because, you know, shit, it's very seldom that it's several big grown-ass men around here that I can get to lift up a fucking roof, okay? Because, you know, I need a roof lifted up. It's in my backyard. Or put in a floor. I need a floor put in. It's in my backyard. The base of it is there, but, you know, I got shit that I need to get done because I got shit that I need to get done. Okay. So my kids are relaying this shit to people, like, you know, but the boy is saying he's been here before, so part of the family, but he's saying he needs to come, so he let me know, they let me know that they're coming, so, you know, it's equal exchange. You can stay here all you want, but please and thank you, help me do what I need to do. So, there's that. I get out of the shower after that, and I'm thinking, mind you, I'm still salting myself. I done salted myself like 5,000 times because I'm thinking, okay, well, after the full moon, because I don't know what made me think of the full moon, but it's always different energies floating around. So then I thought about several of the energies that I always feel floating around. But then I also thought about yesterday being the 30th. For some reason, it felt like in the process, and it's funny that Patricia used the word free. It felt freeing. Like something got broken yesterday. Something was released. What we got free. The energy, even in the message, said it was free. It's a free energy. You can utilize it. So some of us don't realize, like, what are we being caught up in? Are you being caught up in, what is your algorithm telling you? How are you feeling? Are you basically in the mode of, I feel very much overwhelmed with life and that's all I'm feeling, and I'm not allowing myself to feel the happiness, the 5-minute pleasures, just the happy thought when it hits in the moment. Oh shit. The happy thought that you have when it hits in the moment, like, oh, this is a good moment. Are you even realizing? Are you being present, right? And so I get out of the shower, and y'all know, anybody that shaves their legs, after you shave your legs, they feel like they're a little itchy when you get out, right? So I always take my towel, and I'm notorious for, like, you know, I like to scrub, you know, a little bit hard with my towel because it could potentially come off, you know, the dead skin or whatever if there's any. Wasn't any, but anyway, my legs stopped itching after I did that. So then I go moisturizing, and I'm thinking, shit, I'm utilizing, I'm notorious for buying all the same exact things. I even showed y'all that in clothes because, you know, I'm very consistent on certain things that I like. So I'm using this lotion. It is warm vanilla something, body essentials something. So I have been noticing that I am getting rid of the empty jars. Okay, so using things to completion, finishing them out, and then getting rid of them. And I noticed that yesterday I had started to save, like, you know, put everything that was empty to the side. And so I'm like, okay, now I'm throwing that away because it's been a thing about cleaning the area, making sure that the area, because cleanliness is next to godliness, but also it is the spirits that come along with clutter and filth. I don't like that F word. I heard another F word, fantasy. I like that one. But anyway, being mindful. So I don't know why I'm thinking of this now. So this has nothing to do with what I'm telling y'all, but it has everything to do with it, I guess. So I happened to look at a video the other day that came across my screen, and it said, tell me that you're Muslim without telling me that you're Muslim, right? So I'm looking at the video, and it was a lady pouring, she was draining off the water off of her pasta. Oh, something caught, a light caught my eye in that room, but it was a car spinning around. So that's why I'm like, what the fuck is that? But then I happened to look here and it was a car. So I guess the light reflected out of the window or into my window. Anyway, so tell me that you're Muslim without telling me that you're Muslim. It was lady basically draining pasta. And I'm like, I didn't know that that was a Muslim thing, like, because I drain my pasta all the time. I've always drained my pasta. When you cook pasta, because what happens is the starch gets released, and that ain't good, so you drain the pasta, and you rinse it, but you rinse it with cool water to stop it from cooking. Anyway, so they were saying that jinn live in the drain. And I never knew that that was a Muslim thing, or, you know, because I did that. I've been doing that my whole entire life. Like, who wants to eat starch on your pot? Like, I even throw away the water from my ramen, and y'all know how I love ramen. My whole Golden Girl 302, hey Katrina, Golden Girl 302 YouTube. If y'all haven't subscribed, go subscribe over there, because I am starting to put some videos up. It's full of ramen, because I like fucking ramen. But anyway, so I scrolled through the comments because I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, so what the fuck does that even mean? Like, all I seen was a woman throwing, like, emptying, straining this pasta. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, how does that make you? All right, anyway, so I had to go through the comments because I was confused, all right? So as I'm going through the comments and reading the comments, happy Friday, Katrina. Happy Saturday, Miss Kelly. So as I'm going through the comments, I'm reading because I'm confused and I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck, how does this mean that you're Muslim? You're just draining pasta. Anyway, so the comments ended up saying that jinn live in the drain. And they don't want to burn the jinn, so they take and turn the cold water on while they're draining the hot water. But also there's a thing about damaging pipes and things of that nature. So you don't want to damage the pipes with the cold water, with the hot water. Anyway, it was something as simple as that. But for some reason that also made me think of prayer now, because this ain't have nothing to do with this. It's like apparently my brain is going left. So then it talks about prayer, because now this is the thing. And it was Jesus, because for some reason we're about to do the vice versa, so this or that. Jesus went out into the field for 40 days and 40 nights and prayed. But even in the description of the Bible, when he's praying, he prays the way that Muslim people pray, not the way that Christian people say, like on your hands and knees like this. It is this, like a prostration is basically what it's saying. So I don't know what that's for or why, but anyway, so back to the story. Got out, did my lotion thing, tried to figure out what I was going to wear, or what I needed to put on for today. Then I started going in my closet. So in my closet now, which was cleaned out to, you know, do something else, is now I'm adjusting it, right? And I found these, which is also where this came from. So two things that are in a place. Hey, so like it says in Psalms 45. Killam, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the chat. Welcome. I know it's your first time being in the chat. And you smell good. Okay, I like it. Anyway, so this says live forever. It also has my name on it. It's a lot of things that are written on here, but I'm not even sure if y'all can see it. I think y'all can see a glimpse of some of the things on it there. Anyway, so then I also found these cards, but I need to check this because All right, now what are the chances of me actually counting and actually pulling out the right card that don't belong in here? Okay, so the game's all here. The count is correct. So I ended up finding these cards because these cards are normally in the same place as this, along with a lot of this other stuff that's right here. The man and the woman that I have under here, because they're still under there. Hopefully that don't affect them. All right, so they're still here. They just under here, okay? So they're still there. Still looking at each other. Still watching. Hey, Strength. So these two things were surrounding them. All right. So we've been sitting here. We've been talking for days, weeks, months, or ever since I pulled these people out. And they still been here even though y'all didn't see them, right? But now, mind you, I'm finding... Hi, Diane. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Now it's showing me everything that was... I'm showing y'all everything that's present, although there's more stuff underneath of here. So none of this can even exist, just so y'all know, okay? So I can take everything off of this desk and we still gonna hold and have the same exact energy, power, strength, right? But little do y'all know that the king man and the king woman have been here the whole entire time. Right in everybody's face, but not right in everybody's face. So we've been harnessing the energy and pulling the energy. We got all the little known people. Everybody's still here. Now, Twitch has a different view than y'all have. So Twitch can see almost like the whole entire table. But y'all can't. So it's a lot of energy happening around here, okay? But mind you, it's energy happening around all of y'all houses, everybody's house. So hopefully I said that right, excuse me. Because again, I just told y'all that certain cultures believe that jinn live in the sink. Also, they believe that jinn live in the restroom. So at the same time as the lady was pouring down the water, it's also saying that you have to pray, give a prayer as you're even doing something as simple as pouring hot water down the sink. Because I don't know which scripture, and Killam, maybe you can help me, that says in the Bible, pray without ceasing. You have to pray without ceasing. You have to pray about everything. Pray about everything, even the simplest things. Because something that's joyous, because for some reason, to me, cooking gives me joy. Like, I like cooking. But the thing is, it's the imaginary energies that are... I don't want to say imaginary. It's the ones you can't see that are living amongst us anyway. Because as you know, it's the 3D, 4D, 5D, everything crossing over. Or the... what I want to say? The timelines seem like collapsing on each other to where they're kind of all merging. But this has always been a thing. So it's also like taking off your shoes when you come into the house. Because you don't realize... Thank you, Strength. I love you. Thank you for being here. You walking in your house with energy from outside, your shoes on, you need to leave your shoes, because why would you want that energy coming into your house? It's everything that you've been walking on. Like, for instance, it was making me mindful because I gotta go scrub my kitchen floor today, because I use that door. Hey, Kim, thank you for being here. Welcome, beautiful. So I was in the bathroom, a restroom at the store the other day, and I'm like, and I hate using the restrooms and things of that nature, right? And I'll normally try to wait till I come home. But at this point, I had to go. And if y'all don't know me, I'm also an adventurer, so sometimes I would rather just pee outside, you know, maybe TMI, but if you know me, then I'm notorious for pulling over and pulling this cat out on the side of the road. Because if you ever had a UTI, you never want to have one ever again. And I had one to the tune of I got put in the hospital and had to be on antibiotics because of the fact that I was holding my pee and it went all the way left. I almost died. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, it was bad. So I try not to do that. So this cat come out wherever, like, you know, and plus your kidneys and things of that nature. And I'm already having issues with, like, trying to make sure that, you know, I'm dispelling the food because, y'all, the food is not good. But, you know, we got to figure out what we can eat in many increments. And I really need to be fasting because I need to be fasting. But today I woke up feeling like Ramadan. Like, Ramadan is a couple months away, but honestly, it made me feel like Ramadan. Because I've been eating like late night anyway. Like, I've been doing stuff all day to the tune of I've been like kind of only eating one meal. And then I told y'all the other day I didn't eat because I was trying to do some stuff. But it's weird. Wow, UTI had those in the past. Diabetic diet only. Yes, it was bad. Yeah, I'm a type 1 diabetic and my kidneys aren't so great. I ended up having a... Why are we having the same conversation? I wasn't even paying attention, but we having the same conversation. And Katrina, it must be you. And I didn't realize the other day, the whole entire time, because my back was hurting, right? And it kept giving me kidney stuff, like... But mind you, I wasn't saying that to nobody because I'm like, let me just flush my system. But Katrina, you've been here. And I told y'all, I absorb stuff until I figure out who's doing it. And it'd be conversations like this that now let me know where it's coming from. So Katrina, I needed to tell you, hands, these good praying hands, honey, because you're a healer. I need for you to start drinking a whole lot more water and some cranberry juice because that was also being given. Water, cranberry juice, and I need you to kind of take these hands, honey, and do, like, talk to your body because I've been waiting to figure out who the hell that was. Yeah, I need you to kind of work on it because lately it's been like feeling pain, like a pain. Flush your system. Like, literally, we have to flush our systems. And it's also talking about a fast because, and I posted it because regenerating your cells, like, you can heal yourself. And I know I don't want to be crazy, and I don't want to tell you nothing that your doctor won't tell you, but, or, go against anything like that. But I need for you to kind of really get more in tune with your body because I've been waiting to figure out who the hell that was. Yeah, me too, Katrina. Definitely will pee outside in a heartbeat. So I'm type 1 diabetic and my kidneys aren't so great. I ended up having a UTI so bad that they had to catheterize me in order for me to be able to pee. No, wow, UTI, I had those in the past. Kitty ain't got no shame. Sometimes she just wants out, and period. Yes, well, yeah, that's why I've been MIA for a while because I was on diabetics in a bad... Oh, well, Katrina, you've been in my energy very, very heavy. Because, like I said, I was trying, and I can't just say certain things. I'll just be waiting to figure out who the fuck that is. What? Lots of water. Like, I know you might want to drink other stuff and everything else, but look up cranberries, because it might be a natural thing. Just not even the cranberry juice from the store, but getting like cranberries themselves because it takes stuff off the walls of your body. But look everything up for yourself because, I don't got... Oh, and also the other thing that I meant to bring y'all was, so as I was getting my clothes, I found my coaching manual, right? Because told you I do spiritual coaching. And Aaron, thank you for posting the links in there. I do spiritual coaching. So I found my book because I have this book that I put together. And I'm going to go get it because I need for y'all to see it because I was supposed to bring it here. Yeah, cranberries. And so, but it's like a flush. Katrina, like, flush your system. So I was looking through the book. And I wanted to bring it because there's some herbalism stuff in it, but also it was some questions that, I kind of go over when I'm doing coaching with people sometimes that, is needed. I love you more, Aaron. Anyway, so then we got the cards. So I found the cards and I wanted to come and share these with y'all. So I was going to pull some cards from this because I don't share these cards with anybody. These cards have been exclusively for them. And so that's why I pulled them out, because these are their cards. These cards actually sit with them, and there was some cards that had been pulled that kind of went with them, and they have their own little stand, and I'm gonna go get their stand and bring it in here, and then I'm gonna just move them over to the side, because normally, you know, they would be somewhere that is private, because normally they're in the closet, but for some reason they coming out the closet. So maybe somebody coming out the closet, but it's also a couple that is coming out the closet, not being hidden. Take it how it resonates for you, because y'all also know that I don't like the whole little love messages and things of that nature, but apparently lately we've been on love messages, because in lifetimes, certain lifetimes, people were star-crossed and it wasn't working right. But for some reason, it was working the way it needed to be worked. It was working how it worked. It was given what it was supposed to have gave, okay? Because that's the way it was supposed to have been. Why are y'all doing that again? So Twitch, I hope y'all don't get cut off, because literally I'm trying to, and this is another thing. This shit is actually on the charger, but for some reason, the shit ain't charging the way it needs to be charging, and I'm confused. So that's weird and whatnot. Anyway, so they were star-crossed at one point in time, and now I think it's coming to its final resolution or conclusion. And we'll see. Alright, so this is what I ended up finding, because again, everything being shifted around. And it looks like a combination of the two. Something being mixed together. Alright, so I don't want to say nothing, but for some reason they also giving me a relationship with somebody moving in together. It ain't gonna work. Like, these people are mixing their stuff together only for, it's gonna be bad. Alright, so be mindful, be careful. Alright, so this is my certification. So it says Certified Spiritual Life Coach. Has my name on it. But the thing is, I got this back in 2022, right? At the time I was married. So it says Talicia L. Herman Johnson. I'm not a Johnson. I'm a Herman. So I don't know how I can get this fixed or not, but this was something that I actually worked on and actually did. So just so y'all know, I'm not just out here. She said, girl, it ain't working. What ain't working, Katrina? Are you doing the cranberries, like the fresh cranberries yourself? Like, don't get the stuff from the store. All right, so then it talks about, this is like part of the stuff that they give you, like when you're going in. It says terms and conditions, the terms and conditions of things, right? So that ain't what I wanted. All right, so then it goes through like your timing, your calling, the things that you need to do. Now that you become a coach and the move in, that shit ain't, oh, definitely, it ain't gonna work. Like, somebody is getting ready to move in with somebody, like that's the plan, it ain't gonna work. So, I don't know why it's given, because it may be the marriage thing. Anyway, this book is full of stuff, right? Because while I was in, mind y'all, I'm still talking about this morning when everything was going. As y'all know, this book is full of stuff. I took my time to laminate all of these things. Mind you, I have several of these books with nothing but certifications in it, because literally I do a lot of certifications. So I don't just be sitting in front of y'all, just be, you know, saying shit. I be doing shit, right? But this book at the time gave me like a history of something. And so right in here, like this, folklore name Marian thistle. Marian thistle, St. Mary's thistle, used as the leaves, the seeds, and the fruit because it tells you everything. So it was my herbalism stuff also attached to part of this stuff, right? So actions. It's a liver tonic. But it talks about the cataloging of some of the things: a blood purifier, antidepressant. It tells you how to do harvesting. And because remember, I told y'all, and there's a girl, I don't know who she is, but she cash at me. Just so y'all know, because I don't be taking nobody's money. She cashed at me a long time ago, and I was putting the things together. I need to know who it is because I need to make sure that they, one, get their money back, and two, I'm still going to give them the class because I need to give her money back, but also I'm going to give her what she paid for because I don't be doing shit like that. But she was hype, and I hadn't put everything together. I had just happened to say it, and so she trusts me that much that she ended up just sending her money. And so I want to make sure I maintain that and keep that and let them y'all know that I truly appreciate y'all because I don't be on no bullshit with nobody. And I also know that, you know, when you do good, you get good. But then last night, I don't know if y'all seen this or not. This don't have nothing to do with nothing, but it does, because I was thinking about this and I wanted to know what to do for this man today. So not nobody that I'm dating or anything. So I happened to go into a store and I was picking up some food because I was doing food deliveries yesterday, right? And so I picked up some food to take to a person, but while I was in there, I was talking to the guy. So I was telling him that I seen something online and I was like, do y'all have like the BOGO thing or whatever, buy one get one? He was telling me no, they don't have that. They have 79-cent chicken. This was at Wingstop, right? So I told him, I said, he was a nice black guy, and he had locks. He was like, no, but only deal that I know, we got 79-cent wings or something. And I said, well, I'm probably going to get something from here because I hadn't eaten anything. And so since I was out, I was trying to, you know, get some stuff done. And I said, I'm probably going to come in here and get some food. He said, well, let me know when you come back. He said, ask for me, told me his name. And he said, I'm going to make your food for you because I like my chicken a certain type of way. Like, it got to be cooked. Like, I like extra, extra, extra well done. He said, ask for me and I'll cook it for you. So, might as well have slit the bottom of my feet and poured lemon juice on them. Oh. So, I'd go deliver the food, and now it's late, so I come back in because it was like 11 when I went over there. He told me that they closed at 1. So I was like, okay. So I said I won't be back for a little while. I got to pick up my son anyway. So I was going to go pick up my son from work, and then I was going to, I had to go pick up something from my storage, and then I had to, then I was going to come back and get the food. So anyway, when I go into the store, he sees me. I waved to him. He was like, and so the guy at the counter ended up he told him to let him know where my stuff came from. And I watched this tarot for almost a year. Thank you, Kim. And so he was like, he cooked my food. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I sat here and I was playing on my phone. When I tell y'all that this man cooked my food to the T, and I mean like the amount of spice that he put on my food, the sauce that I asked for, every fucking thing was perfect. Like how long he fried it, how crispy it was, the spice that was on it. And I opened the box and I looked at it. I didn't look at it till we got in the car because I told my son, I said, oh, and he did this, like, you know, because my price was nice too. And so I told my son, and my son said, who that again? I said, boy, leave this, because he was wanting to say something. Leave him alone, because you know what I'm saying? He was nice to me, right? And y'all know I like people that's nice to me. Anyway, so when I told my son to open up the chicken, y'all, the chicken looked godly. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I know I should not be eating chicken right now, but literally that man took his time. Like the amount of what I felt like love went into this food. You got to want to be my boyfriend. Like, and y'all know I'm just joking, but literally I made a video last night. I was like, I think I'm in love. The thing is, when a person takes that much care, knowing that that's going into your body to feed you, like it was more than chicken. It was everything that went into preparing that, which also goes into everything that it takes to prepare. Because cooking is like a spell, just in case y'all don't know, and I don't know why we here, but now we here. So it's the things that you're taking to okay, because also on the sidelines of this, I'm dealing with something else. One of my kids, and I don't want to say what's happening, but one of my kids have a friend, and so we're dealing with something else. And this is why I'm saying, even about it's going back to the old ways, old customs, Kim, Katrina. So that's why the herbalism things and things of that nature. I have another book. It's called Native American healing, or things of that nature. So I know we got modern medicine, but we also have to be mindful that they are about a buck. So sometimes it could just be as simple as going back to the old ways. And this is where I talk about healers and things of that nature, because your body will regenerate itself, especially like through fasting. And and I don't want to tell nobody nothing that they shouldn't be doing, because again, you should always check with your doctor and things of that nature. But y'all, we survived a long time without some of the things that they have, and you got to be mindful. Some people get paid to put you on certain antibiotics and pills and things of that nature. So it may be as simple as looking up something that is from the old customs or the old ways, because again, I think because I don't have a title for this, but for some reason it feels like when I told y'all Jesus was out in the field for 40 days and 40 nights and he was praying in a certain type of way, it's also like getting connected to source. So herbs and plants are connected to source. So take it how it resonates for you. Either way, these people getting connected to source. But it could also be the documentation and the things that you need. Because I feel like cranberry juice from the store would be different from if I got cranberries and I did something with them myself. Like if I, made the drink or the juice, like crushing them up and then, adding spring water or something that is gonna, turn it into a liquid for me to drink. I mean, I don't know. You would have to kind of look it up, Kim, or Katrina, to see what is what. But also, right now, I'm looking at the fact that one of the things that happened this morning was we're having outbreaks of things of that nature. And the first thing that I thought was, how do we, what cures that? Because again, it's getting into us. All right, so I'm gonna just leave that at that. We're gonna pull these cards, and then because we're getting close to the time and I can't be behind today. I gotta make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. All right, even though this is what I need to do. So we're gonna pull some vehicles here. Somebody may be looking for a vehicle, just so y'all know. All right, does anybody have, what's your favorite vehicle? Because for some reason, it's a manifestation happening here. And for some reason, I'm seeing winning of a vehicle. Because I went in Costco the other day, and they're showing me that. There was a car in the sitting at the front. So somebody may be about to win a car, something that you signed up for, didn't even realize. Or it could just be as simple as a gift, okay? So somebody may receive a gift. All right, we got 5 of Cups, first card. Okay? So it looks like that don't cry over spilled milk. 2 things may have fallen beside the wayside, but it's also being accountable, looking at what you have and not what you're lacking. So again, it would be like what I said to y'all from the beginning. Being present in the moment. We can't worry about what was. We got to worry about what is. Okay? So take it how it resonates for you. But also, you see, she got angel wings. Because this deck is the Fairy Tarot. So I would have to say to these 2 people, no, never mind what happened before. We can't cry over, things of the past. We got to look at what's here and now, okay? All right, so we got that. I mean, and also it's giving a vibe like you can look at it, you can analyze it, you can look at it, you can like it's like deal with it now, but also don't worry about it. You got to worry about what you have. But it's also giving lost time. All right, so somebody may be thinking that we didn't have this time because I hear the song. I'm so glad we had this time together. So the amount of time that you lost don't matter. Look at what's present, what is here. So that could also relate to whatever that couple was that I said, somebody about to move in with each other. It looked like they are now putting stuff together. Ain't gonna work. Enjoy the moment, okay? Take it how it resonates. So I don't want to, issue nothing bad into nobody's relationship or life, but they said what they said, all right? So take it how it resonates, because I don't even know who the fuck that is. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have the Empress here and a Six of Swords. So they may be talking to the female since it came out, or the feminine energy, but also it is blessings, abundance, things being fertile, but also maybe leaving something behind. I don't know why it's like I'm packing up my shit and I'm gonna just go. Like, I know I have all this in this kingdom, but I'm gonna leave it behind for this energy. Mind you, there's an owl there, so there's knowledge, wisdom, things of that nature. And then no, never mind. No, never mind. Six of Swords. No, never mind what you're leaving behind. Just go. Six of Swords. All right, so no, never mind what you're leaving behind, but I feel like her. Because it talks about this, but it could be both of them because it's still giving information, knowledge. Okay, so owls being there, it would say the things that you learned. It's what I just said to you, Katrina. Old custom, old ways, important. We have gotten so far away, it's getting in touch, getting connected with the universe, with source, but it's sacred knowledge. Because she knows a lot. It's everything that you have gone through. So we're going to keep going because I need 5 cards, okay? So we're going to do 5 cards. So we got a Six of Swords and the Empress. And mind you, they be having their own cards just be sitting where they, are, okay? All right. We got the Emperor. So we got an Empress and an Emperor. King man, king woman. Structure, but he got, what's that bird? Is that a falcon or an eagle? Somebody tell me. But for some reason they also give like, what are the people on the Game of Thrones, the people at the end, when they was the people that was coming to get everybody. What's them people's name? Anybody know? They was the last people, like the ice man or something. Because this deck gives like that. Although it's like the fairy thing. Eagle came up yesterday. Well, I don't know what this is. What type of bird is this? Anybody know? Because for some reason, the first word that came to my mind, I wanted to say eagle, but I said falcon. So, because it could be, I think it's a falcon. Let me look up what a falcon looks like. Because I know eagles have like white things on their end. All right, would this give a falcon vibe, y'all? Because I think that's a falcon. Let me look up what an eagle looks like. Yeah, eagles have white heads. This is brown. Well, they do have brown heads too. Okay, let's see. Oh, it could be a golden eagle. I like that. I like golden eagles for Golden Girl 302. Okay, it might be a golden eagle, y'all. So it could potentially be an eagle. Either way, between the two. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Although I don't want to insert that into the system yet. So love, stable and committed. Stable and committed. And how did this come out? This says be more witchy. There are a lot of different kinds. Yeah, that's what it says because there's a couple different ones on there. All right, so, and then we got one more thing, one more card. And then let's see what we got. All right, we got High Priestess. And why it was giving High Priestess vibes anyway, because that's what I was thinking for the Empress, but light and dark. So higher knowledge. The Empress, the Empress, the High Priestess. All right. Now, let's see. All right, we got all the cards. We got a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And we got Strength. Strength, you always hear. Strength at the top of the deck. So a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Strength at the top. All right, so take it how it resonates for you. Now, let's see what we got. And then this said, be more witchy. So now, we got the Five of Cups first, Six of Swords, the Empress, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. Emotional growth, transition, balance, and wisdom. All right, so a journey from loss and disappointment. Five of Cups towards healing and stability. Six of Swords, Emperor, guided by wisdom, High Priestess, and nurturing energy, Empress. You may have experienced a difficult emotional period, but now you're being encouraged to shift focus, move forward, and embrace both your inner strength and external support systems. So emotional healing and growth, Five of Cups plus Six of Swords. There's been sadness or regret, but progress is being made. The Six of Swords indicates that you're leaving behind emotional baggage and moving towards a calmer water. Okay, balance between logic and emotion. The Empress and the Emperor. The Empress represents nurturing, creativity, and emotional abundance, while the Emperor stands for structure, logic, stability. Together, they suggest a need for harmonizing your emotional and practical sides, finding the right balance between intuition and discipline, inner wisdom and intuition. The High Priestess. This card suggests that the answers you seek are already within you. Trust your intuition, and allow wisdom to guide your decisions. There may be hidden information that will come to light when the time is right. This reading indicates transition from emotional hardships to personal empowerment, which is the reason why I said probably all the energy feels a whole lot better right now. The combination of the Emperor and the Empress suggests a balance between nurturing yourself and maintaining structure. The High Priestess advises you to listen to your intuition as it will help guide your path. Though you may have suffered losses, Five of Cups, and the Six of Swords reassures you that you're moving in the right direction towards healing and renewal. All right, so is that not what it sounds like? I said already this morning that I got up and I had decided that I was going to, the energy felt more than amazing, and so I decided to hang out with myself. And so there's definitely a transition in the energy because yesterday we felt it. So I'm gonna put this on the wall if you want to see it. It has all the cards there, just so y'all know. Starting with the Five of Cups, in each card. Let me see how much of it they'll let me put on the wall. And then if you want to look at the whole reading in its entirety, then it will be there for you to see. Okay? So hopefully all of this information helped and it will, bless your soul and your day. But be mindful that it's okay to, not feel okay also. So even if you don't feel, certain times of the day, it's still being present. Like even asking yourself, like, why do I feel like that? Is that my energy? But it's also putting things together because, again, Emperor energy, structure. Like we can feel whatever it is that we want to feel, but we got to continue to keep pushing, through the whole entire process. Sometimes we may not feel like we want to, but we kind of need to, and we kind of have to, because at this day and time, it's a lot of information, a lot of it's a lot of dark things being put out into the energy, but we got to be mindful that we are the we have the final say. God has the final say. And so just because it looks bleak don't mean that it actually is. So we have to also have live in faith. So be mindful of all of that, okay? So that's all I want to say. I love y'all, and hopefully y'all are reading the universe, reading the areas where you are, seeing the synchronicity, seeing the signs, and understanding what the universe is definitely trying to tell you at this moment in time. We have to be better, and I know that is probably a lot of work. I mean, and it's probably a lot of pressure on a lot of us, that we have to be better than what the dark is. Okay, so no matter what we see, no matter what we're going through, we have to be better than what's being put out into the universe. Because a lot of people will just succumb to the darkness and think that, oh, we're not going to make it. We will survive. If you have faith, we will survive. Actually, even when I started this message, I was saying about me listening to myself, and putting that online, even for me to be reminding myself that everything is not what it seems. Just because these people want us to think that we have no options, or all is hope, all is lost, that's a projection of what they're saying, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to give. We don't have to live in that. I was so upset, but today he was a little better. Oh, T started school this week and it didn't really go well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it's going better, Aaron. And so that's the other part. Like, we're moms, we're teachers, we're working, we're doing a lot of stuff. So sometimes it can feel overwhelming. And just imagine you have people that you can actually go to have conversations with. Like right now, I feel very swollen, right? Because I've been sitting a lot. So one of the things that I was going to do before I even went anywhere, and I'm going to get my compression on my legs, and I'm just going to prop them up and while my car is warming up, and I'm going to let my blood circulate, because I noticed that when I take the time, and I haven't been taking the time to do that, I've been doing like this thing that I have for my back and everything else lately. But when I take the time to do my compression and things of that nature, it takes the swelling out of my body. So right now I feel like very inflamed and things of that nature, but it's because I've been sitting a lot, and it's the way that the universe has everything set up right now. Oh, you got to make sure this gets done or that gets done, or, you can potentially go without. But I told y'all, shit, the other day I didn't even eat because I was like, I worked myself down to 15 cents. Okay. Meaning what I needed to get done, I got done down to the 15 cents. I ended up getting that too, but it was just like, it was a long fucking full ass day. Y'all know today's Friday, so we should be having either ladies night, or we'll just be online talking and maybe eating also. I couldn't talk to anybody much because I would have just burst into tears. Aaron, it be like that. And sometimes we need to cry. Because you don't realize when you start them tears, when them waterworks come, that's sending it up into heaven, letting God know, like, God, I need some help. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a couple times when I literally was crying, like, God, like, I'm a good person. Like, why am I having to, but it's just the time. Because I know that my life is not like this. It's restructuring. It's now you got to do the things that we got to do in order to get where we need to get. But my life is not normally like this. Like, I'm normally just being able to, be cushy. But as of now, I gotta do certain things. You know what I mean? Even when it was ever bad, it just really wasn't really like, where I'm just doing a bunch of shit that, it don't seem like I'm getting ahead. It's like slow and steady, but it's slow and steady. It's not an epic failure. And so I ain't gonna lie, if you decide that you need to cry, Aaron, just fucking cry. Because guess what? When them tears go up into heaven, God responds. The universe responds. So sometimes that be all we need to kind of, get heaven eyes on it. Like, God, I know you got your strongest soldier out here, but today I ain't it. Like, I'm not it. Get somebody else to do it, because at this point, I feel like I'm struggling. And it's okay to say that. Even though, like, we still get up and we still got to go do the thing that we got to do. Like, even in the process of me right now, like, I owe people that I want to get, done from owing people. I don't like that because I'm not used to that. But at this point in time, it just is what it is. But eventually, I know it will all be cleared out, because that's what happens. All right, so y'all, that got posted on the wall. They did let me post everything together. So each card is there. Each card is there. The conclusion is there. So y'all should be able to see that, read it for yourself. But this pertains to, these people, because this is their deck. And like I said, normally I don't share this with nobody, but I feel like it's the day, it's the time. So I'm just going to share their journey, and we're going to I'm going to set their stuff up, because I need all this shit off my table. Because I don't like that, but because to me it feels very cluttered. But certain things I might just leave, and we'll figure out what's on there. That's right, Aaron. Every diamond teardrop is accounted for by the Almighty, and period. So, Aaron, sometimes you may need to send them tears on up, so they know that you're serious about this. Like, God, I need help. Like, this is a hard day, because some days be hard, and it's okay. That don't mean you gave up. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's almost like people will think that, okay, well, if I admit that I had a bad day, then it's defeat. Hell no. It's basically, I'm human. Today didn't go as I expected, but I'm still alive. Aaron, you completed the number one task. You didn't die. You get to do it all over again tomorrow. So as long as you don't do that, it was a win. That's what y'all fail to realize. As long as you get to do it again, it's a win. It's when you expire. Like, now I don't know what to tell you. It's all fucked up now. But a bad day is not a loss, just so y'all know. And it don't matter who's watching, because some people will be like, oh, I'm embarrassed for this, that, or third. I don't give a fuck who's watching what, because if they not going to help, then what the fuck, like, what do I care about you for? If you're not going to help me, like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Because just be mindful, when it's your turn, eat it like I did. And I hope you do it as gracefully as I do, because, again, the Wheel of Fortune suggests karma is for everybody, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Some days you on top, some days you on the bottom, some days you at the side, some days you on the other side. So just so everybody knows that even when other people are looking and you can feel like, okay, I'm embarrassed because this happened, yada, 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 don't be. Don't be. Because every dog has his day. So be mindful of that. And although we don't wish that on anybody else, people be wishing shit on us, not realizing, bitch, it's going to be your day soon. Because the fact that you even inserted yourself into whatever it was, it's going to be your day too. But be mindful that the same way you did whatever, I'm going to grant you some grace, because I ain't even going to laugh at you. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to look at your ass. You going to go through it and you going to think people judging you and talking about you. Meanwhile, it's going to be all on you, because that's what you did to other people. We got through it, but my instincts were telling me to get him out of there. Aaron, sometimes we have to make the best decisions for our child, but also we have to be mindful that sometimes the kids can kind of go through more than what we even think. Like, kids are very resilient. And so sometimes as moms, we want to make them soft, but sometimes we just got to let them see what they're going to do for themselves. Like, sometimes we just have to step back and watch from the sidelines and see how they handle it for themselves. And I know that's hard, like, but they are little people. She said, I know I had to. I know, and it's the hardest thing to do because we want to be nurturing and loving and we want to just be able to protect them from the world. But at this point in time, we got to protect them from the world while we're overseeing, but also making sure that they can handle themselves in the world too, because that's also a real thing. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all and everything that you, all the cards are on the wall right now. Hopefully that helps somebody, and anybody that is trying to hinder, hurt, harm, or endanger, know that it's untouchable. Okay, so take that. Ain't it? She said he can't talk either, and that's a big thing. But does he let people know when he ain't happy about it? Because that could be his version. I wonder, Aaron, do they teach him sign language or anything? Oh, period. Then period. Then he got it down. Then that's all he need. Throw them hands. Do they teach him sign language so that way he don't got, take it the fisticuffs early. Okay, good. Because right now, tell him use his hands in any way he see fit. And let him know. Back up off me, please and thank you. Sometimes, Aaron, hands work. They may not appreciate it, but they sure let people know. Back your ass up. Period. That's the way he talking then. Look, they understand that version. Shit. So he talking. He letting them know, bitch, get off me. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You gotta use what you got, okay? So he using what he has. He's using his tools. They need to figure out. Leave him the fuck alone. Look, I'm all for him. I'm advocating for him. So when he start throwing them hands, that mean I done had enough. Back your ass up. They gotta read the room. They gotta understand. No means no. These hands said I said no. Period. Tell him don't be out here judging him. He said what he said. That's it. That's all. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Let me go on and get for I be saying the same thing that I was saying yesterday. The lights go out and here we go. Now I gotta go get some money. Okay. Either way, I'm thankful that it's there for me to get. All right. I love y'all. And if I can come have lunch with y'all, I will. But if not, then y'all know if I get outside too long, it'll be dinner. But we'll be here eating together. Hopefully by then I got this shit cleaned off my desk. But either way, the message is there. So I love y'all. And maybe I might give y'all... no, I'm going to just try to come back and give y'all the message. Because I literally want to make sure that the messages are being given fresh. Because we need to update and... so I'll try to be back. I love y'all.